Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carolina, and in today's video I'm going to give you some romance book recs because it's February, it's romance month, it's love month, and yeah, I love romances, so what better time of the year than this one to be recommending you these books. So I have 5 book recs to be giving you, and let's get to it. So I have 5 ones, but only 4 of them are physical books. The other one I don't have physically yet because I love that book and I need it physically, but I have not gotten around to buying it, okay? So our first book is The Problem with Forever by Jennifer L. Armentrout. You may recognize her name because she's a fantasy author. Normally, I feel like she has been like more into fantasy. She has written the Blood and Ash series, and she has written the Luck series. I've read that one. I really enjoyed. I read like the first 3 books, I think, and it was really good. But yeah, we're here to talk about this book. Basically, this is a very intense book. This is very emotional. Deals with very heavy topics for a YA book. There's no spice. There's a bit of a romance. There is romance, but like there's not spice. I don't remember there being, at least. So yeah, basically in this one we follow a girl that was put into the foster system, which is just by itself is a very traumatic thing to be happening to you. And she was adopted and her adopted parents decided to homeschool her. But on the last year of high school, she decides she wants to go into public school to experience that. And she never imagined that there she would encounter her childhood best friend, Ryder, and they were in the foster system together. But she went out. I think he kept on being there, and they were really good friends while there. But they had a lot of issues, like personal issues, and why they had ended up in foster care. And our main character, she left with so many traumas, and Ryder grew up into a person that she no longer recognizes. And basically we follow their journey here. But this is so much more than a romance. This is one of my favorite books, definitely my favorite YA book. One of them, at least. I read this in 2023, at the end of 2023, and I absolutely loved it. Loved. It's annotated like I used to, because I no longer annotate like this. And yeah, it's just perfect. So I want to read to you this quote that it's at the end of the book. It's not a spoiler, but like she went through a journey, and this was the conclusion that she came up with after that sad journey, okay? So she said, "My past was a part of me and it molded who I was today. But it was not the sum of who I was to become. It did not control me." And when I read that, oh my god, I remember, I was like, oh my god, yes. And I started crying, and it was so good. I don't cry at books. Like you'll see, I will say like, I cried. But like, there are a few books. Like I've read over 500 books in my life, and I'm 19. So there weren't many that made me cry, but this one, oh my god, like when she talks about her experience, oh my god, I was devastated, and I really enjoyed it. But this is a heavy book. You should search trigger warnings if that's something that you may think that concerns you. Like I know what my triggers are, and this kind of book does not trigger me, so I don't search it. But like if you think that it will trigger you, search it on your own risk, okay? Of getting spoiled, because that's the problem with trigger warnings. Like you'll just get spoiled. I want to read you another quote because I don't think the other books have. I don't think I annotated the other books, so I don't have any quotes for them. But this one, oh my god, there's this quote. Listen. This is at the beginning. This is page 89. If anyone has the UK edition. The HarperCollins, the page 88, 89. "Words were not the enemy or the monster under my bed, but they held such power over me. They were like the ghost of a loved one, forever hunting me." And oh my god, I love this. I love it. Okay, so yeah, Really recommend. I think I rated this like a 4.25 or point five. Honestly, all of these books are just not 5 stars because I don't give 5 stars very easily, and it's a feeling. And when you have it, you do. It's not something you can pretend you do. So I did not get 5 stars feelings, but this was so good. I recommend to anyone that asks me for these type of books. So our next book is Pink. So it's on theme, it's on brand, and yeah. But I think this is the most silly one because I don't know why I liked it, to be completely honest. But it's Night Shift by Annie Crown. This was published on Wattpad. And when I read it on Wattpad, I absolutely loved this book. Like, I read it like 4 or 5 times. I read it a bunch of times, to be honest. I don't know how many, but more than 4 or 5. And I really enjoyed this. And when I found out it was being published, I was like, oh my god, I need to reread it. At the first time I read it, it did give me 5-star feelings, and I rated 5 stars, but I do not have my annotations anymore because I had a problem with my reader. So I don't have my original annotations of this book, but oh my god, I remember I underlined it so much. I loved this book, but I tried to reread it more recently, and I don't think this no longer connects with me. It's just nostalgic to think that this book was published on Wattpad, and when it was free on there, I could read it, and I reread it so many times, and then it was published, and I was like, oh my god, I love that. I know so many people are going to love it. And yeah, that's still, this book still holds that feeling, but it no longer resonates with me. But this book is so cute. This is basically about a girl that she's obsessed with books. I think this is the biggest book girly that you'll ever meet. She talks about books any chance she gets, and this has Vincent, and we love Vincent in this household, okay? So basically she spends, here it says that she's a bookworm, he's a basketball player, and basically he'll go into the library, and they fell in love there, basically. Basically, it says here on the back that Kendall spent her Friday nights exactly where she wants to be, head buried in a spicy romance novel while she works a graveyard shift at her university library. And I remember that the first scene of the book is basically she's working and she's reading her book. I think it's a mafia one. She's like reading there. Oh my god, this is so nice. I love this. And then Vincent just comes up and is like, I need help. I need your help, to be exact, because there's no one else here. So I want you, come on. And basically that's that, okay? But yeah, he's a sweet boy. And basically they go on a journey because he is like, oh my god, it's Friday night. Why the hell are you in the library? And she's like, because this is where I want to be. And he's like, my god, you should be partying. And yeah, he takes her on a journey, okay, basically. But yeah, but I remember there's a lot of miscommunication in this book, which is something that I really used to love, but I don't think here it's really well done, and I think the characters are a bit flat. But this was such a funny time. Like, every time, even when I reread it and I was like, oh my god, this doesn't feel like a 5-star anymore, this was still a 4.5. This was such a good read. This is like you read it in one sitting. Like, that is this feeling. If you want to get out of a slump, this book, because it's so goofy. Just, it's a fun time, you know. It does not take itself too seriously. You should not take it seriously. Like, you know, when you're reading Wattpad writing and you're like, oh my god, you know those girls that when they're reading certain books are like, oh my god, that's Wattpad writing. I don't like it. I don't care. That's just silly. That's not very, like, that's not a true book, you know. That's not real literature. And I'm like, sometimes it's all you need, okay? It's all you want, it's all you need. It's some not very good writing, not flat characters, but a fun time, okay? It's just what it is. Because here on chapter 2, I was like, I know this by heart. So I was like, I know this part. And basically, on the second paragraph, she says, Vincent Knight is fearsome. He looks far more like an ex-mafia romantic lead in my novel than a college athlete. And I was like, there is nothing more Wattpad than comparing a college basketball athlete to a mafia man. Yeah, there is nothing more Wattpad than that, and I'm fine with it. I love it. Okay, so silly, goofy time. If you want to relax, to read a book in one sitting, this is the book for you, okay? So, next book. I have here one that I have never ever seen anyone else read, and I love this book so much. I read it like 4 years ago, maybe. But yeah, I loved it so much. But it's not like traditionally published. I don't know if I can show this. Okay, I'm gonna show it, but like, yeah, like this. No, like this. Okay. This cover is something else. It looks like a journal. It's so cute. I love it, love it, love it. Basically, this is, I don't want to spoil it because, oh my god, the first half of this book, you're like, oh my god, it's so cute. Yeah, it's a fun time, but whatever. Second half, I've never cried my eyes out so much. I bawled with this book. Like, I don't remember crying that hard since this book because I feel like my tears just sat here forever. Like, seriously, I remember I read this book in one sitting on like a random, like, you know those times when you just woke up at like 1 a.m. and you're like, oh my god, why the hell am I waking up at this hour? I should be sleeping. And then you're like, oh my god, I can't sleep, so I'm going to read. And when you do, you finish one book in a sitting and you're crying your eyes out and it's 5 in the morning. You don't know the feeling? Maybe you're not a true reader. I'm kidding, okay? Basically, this is a small town romance. And oh my god, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it because it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. But basically, this is... Basically, this is a brother's best friend, and there's going to be very emotional things happening. Oh my god, I don't know. Oh my god, if I remember correctly, this is a second chance. Not a second chance in the sense that we're together and then they went separate and they got back together. It's a second chance in the sense that they kissed, things happened in the middle, and then they returned. Okay, so that's that. And if I remember correctly, this book goes in the high school. It's set in high school. So there's a bit of high school drama, if I remember correctly, which I loved because I was starting high school and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah, there is like those tropes that you're like, oh my god, this screams high school, like Homecoming, Cheer Squad, those type of things. Yeah, this book has it all. And they have like... he's older than her, and that part of the book with his brother, oh my god, I remember it's such, oh my god, the tension between her brother and his best friend, it's really good. It's really, really good, okay? So just trust me. And the writing, oh my god, this is by Rachel Lee. I don't know this author, but I need to search more books because now that I'm grabbing it, I'm like, oh my god, I remember how much I loved this, and I need to read more books by her because I remember the writing was flawless. Like, seriously, it flowed really, really well, and she knew how to, you know, when the authors, it seems like the scenes should be switched, you know, or just me. Literature girly, like English literature degree happening and downloading. So yeah. In this one, I feel like she knew how to articulate words, and it was so good. It was so good to see, okay? So, yeah, that was really good, okay? So, I would really recommend, but I feel like I'm being really vague with this one, but, like, I don't want to spoil it, because I remember I found out about this, I think, through TikTok. I don't remember, but I remember being like, oh my god, this is cute, but, like, this is not giving anything. This gave everything that you needed and more. Okay, so yeah, you should totally read this book. Lastly, and the last book I have physically, because I have one other book, but I don't have it on my shelves, okay? I can't do one video without talking about her. Caterina Mauro and Forever After All. Oh my god, I loved this book. I loved this book. And this book is annotated. Like, this book is annotated. As are all Caterina Mauro books that I have read. I'm reading one right now. And yeah, it's so good. It's so good. It's going to be in the next video, okay? So if you want to see which book I'm reading, what I'm thinking about it, what I'm going to rate it, watch the next video after this, okay? So, we have Forever After All by Caterina Mauro. In this one, we follow Elena, and basically, this is a arranged marriage situation with Alexander? Yeah. Basically, Elena is best friends with Alexander's brother. So, it's best friend's brother. But she needs his help. And he needs to be married. I think that's it, yeah. So, what's the thing? Yeah, they get married. But his brother... it's like jealous. Like, there's a lot of jealousy scenes between Elena, her best friend, and Alexander. Because if I'm remembering correctly, Elena went away for a bit and didn't talk to them. And then when she returned, her best friend was really relieved and like, oh my god, Elena, what happened? What do you need? You need help? And Alexander was like, what the fuck? Why are you using my brother? Are you going to use me? Basically, Elena needs money for her mother's, because her mother is dying and she needs the money. And she does some really stupid things that her best friend and his brother Alexander find out. And when they find out, this book gets really good, okay? Because I don't want to spoil it, but like it's really good, okay? Just know that Katarina knows what she's doing, because this book flows really well, as do all her books. This is short, this is a standalone. I don't think it relates to any of her other books, because I've read most of them and I don't connect the dots, but like probably it doesn't, okay? And it's really good. It gives all the chemistry that it needs to give, and the scenes, well, I don't know, because like Alexander at the beginning, it gave like a major asshole vibes of like, oh my god, why the hell, this is such a nice girl, she wants to save her mother's life, why the hell are you acting like a major asshole? But then he was like, oh my god, Alex, you know. And there's a scene at the end where the third act conflict, it's so good. I loved this third act conflict, okay? Really good. So yeah, so that is what I have to say about this book. Just read it. Read all Katarina Mauro books, okay? But like, this one is really good, okay? And the last book I have to recommend is Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. Lynn Painter is the author of Better Than the Movies, and I never, ever hear people talking about this book. I don't know why, really, because the book is so good. I listened to the audiobook, because oh my god, that audiobook, I would recommend top 3 best audiobooks I've ever listened to, and I've listened to a bunch of them now. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. And basically this follows this woman that it's her wedding day, and it gets crashed by this guy. And when the wedding gets crashed, she's like, oh my god, why? And then she finds out he's a professional wedding crasher, and she gets intrigued with that idea, and she's like, oh my god. And he asks for her help in one wedding, and he realizes, oh my god, she's really good at this too. So they basically form a team, form an alliance, and yeah, the things go from there, okay? So that book was really good. I feel like major rom-com vibes with that one. I feel, when you read a book and you just read words, and then there are those books when you're reading and you are in a movie and you can see the film adaptation, you can see the cast and everything, and I was like, oh my god, this is it. Like, this is a 2000s rom-com, really good. Like, it was giving 27 Dresses, it was giving the honor, I don't know, it was giving all the rom-com vibes, and I was here for it. Problem, there was this tiny thing happening all throughout the book that did not let me give it 5 stars. The female main character was insufferable most of the book, but like, he was so good, the plot was so good, the tension, everything else was so good that I could erase that fact from my mind. But like 80% of the book, I hated her guts. She was really annoying. She did not trust him half of the time. He really had her best interest at heart, and she didn't believe him. She like didn't remember his name, I think. So like, there was a bunch of things, but like, at the end, I love him, I love her, I love everything. So yeah, I was really excited when I started that book, and I was like, because I did not like Better Than the I DNF'd Better Than the Movies, and then when I read it, I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is really what people rave about. I kind of liked it. Then I read Happily Never After, and I was like, oh my god, why is no one else talking about this book? Why the hell have I never heard anyone recommend this book? Because everyone talks about Betting on You, Better Than the Movies. The one, this one with the pink cover, the adult one. And oh my god, everyone talks about those books, but no one is talking about Happily Never After, okay? And I don't know why, because that is her best book. In my opinion, is her best book, okay? I've read Betting on You now, and it's really good too. It's really good. Have you guys read the novella that links Betting on You with Better Than the Movies? Charlie, my guy, and Wes? Yeah, that's actually a really good novella. It's like 50 pages, so go read it. And yeah, so I have nothing else to say other than probably I'm so excited to reread that book when I get it, because I'm going to reread it. Like, that time I'm going to annotate and physically read it, and I'm so excited. Like, I'm already excited for it, and I have not even ordered the book. So there's that, okay? So I guess this is it. These are all the books. Let me get the books really quick. So we have Forever After All by Catarina Maura. We have All the Things by Rachel Lee. We have Night Shift by Annie Crown. And we have The Problem with Forever by Jennifer Almentroll. So yeah, if I butcher any of the authors' names, I'm so sorry, but like, I'm a Portuguese girlie speaking English. It's not my first language, okay? So give me a break. And there's Happily Never After by Lynn Painter on this list too. Just picture it here, okay? So these are all my romance book recs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you when I have something else to update you on, okay? When I have some other video to give you. I know the next video is going to be a 24-hour readathon, so if you want to check that out, come back next week, okay? So bye bye.